Super Bowl 48 featured one of the most lopsided wins we have ever seen. If you missed the live stream, well, you're a douchebag. So the Super Bowl commercials of Super Bowl 48. Here were some of the best ones and most talked about ones that we will discuss with you guys, the audience. So let's see the first one.
I gotcha. Oh. You can count on me. 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. When I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2.
Remember when only Dad could save the day?
Sorry.
Auto emergency braking on the all-new Genesis from Hyundai.
I don't know how I feel about it. It's like your driver's ed all over again, where like the dude, like you're looking at that hot chick who's walking down the sidewalk, and out of nowhere the driver's like, no, and he hits the, I don't know. Did you guys have that?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I've never had that in my car.
Oh, you have not?
No. So that car stops by itself?
Apparently.
That seems dangerous.
In what way?
So when does it stop? What reason?
Apparently it stops when you're like daydreaming and you're about to get really close to a car. But obviously the biggest question is it going to stop like, I don't know, like even when you're looking? Because I mean, there's like this one feature in the Ford Escape where if any person gets close to your car, it starts beeping like crazy. It's like beep, 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 beep. But like they could be walking just right past you. You know, you could like maybe be a little too close to the walking lane in the street, but it'll beep like crazy. So as long as it's not excessive like that, I think we're all okay. I have no idea what the second commercial is, so let's see it.
Oh, beautiful
Yes.
for spacious skies.
Por tus olas de granos ámbar,
Yo piscina sakuti.
sa ibabaw ng mga prutas.
America, America, God shed His grace on thee. Orba hijre ke saath taj tera cha, tu la mer brilla.
Berat tu verrière tirotard.
From sea to shining sea.
The only thing I could really say after that commercial, well, there are many, but the one thing that I kept thinking about repeatedly over and over and over again, and back me up if you guys feel the same way, is, oh, the conservatives are going to hate this. They're seeing all these people representing America. Like, hey, by the way, America is not necessarily totally American. We have immigrants, and there are foreigners, and there are people who visit, and there are people who grew up here who don't necessarily reflect the American way. Like, I loved the uproar that this got for no reason at all. Well done, Coke. We're obviously turning a page, and the people who are not turning that page are still stuck in the dark ages, trying to pretend like this is not America presently. So I love this. Are we in agreement? Fantastic commercial? Yes. Okay, good. The third commercial. Once again, no clue what it is, but let's see it.
You got something on your right here.
Oops, I did it again. Oh.
Take off your pants, Greek boy.
You heard the man.
Take those pants off. That's gonna stain.
Dan and Oikos Greek yogurt. Fuel your pleasure.
No, please. Don't leave me alone with them.
She wasn't good for us anyway.
That's awesome. I love seeing like the Full House now being grown up all of a sudden. Bob Saget, if you have not seen his stand-up, hilarious. You should definitely watch it if you're like over the age of 18. Even if the people who are 18 and even 16, if they were to somehow watch it, they would have no idea what he's talking about. Like he's talking about banging Kimmy Gibbler like crazy. I don't know. I think it's awesome. All right, so well done, Dannon, with that commercial. Anna loves John Stamos, by the way. Yeah, she freaking loves John. Women love John Stamos. What? He is a good-looking dude. That's true. All right, lastly, what do we got?
Can't believe the Super Bowl is in New York.
Well, they gotta have it somewhere.
All right, what's going on here? I come over for the Super Bowl, you don't put out a chip?
It's just the two of us.
Well, unfortunately, we didn't get invited to another party.
Yeah, that's what happened. No, I got invited to anything.
What was that?
Nothing.
You mumbled something.
If I wanted to tell you, I would say it. That's the point of the mumble.
I know the point of the mumble.
I got invited to the Wassersteins.
So? We could have both gone again.
The Wassersteins don't like you because 2 years ago, you over-cheered and you ruined the whole party.
It was the Giants. What was I supposed to do? I cheered.
The constant pounding on the coffee table. Pounding, pounding, pounding.
Was there anything else?
Yes. You availed yourself of the toilet in their master bedroom.
You know why.
Well, I know why. Everyone knew why. But you don't do it.
So you didn't go because of me.
That's right.
But you didn't tell me.
I mumbled it.
All right, go watch the second half with the Wassersteins.
Seriously?
Get out of here.
All right, I'm going. Oh, hello, Newman.
Hello, Jerry. The Wassersteins went a bit savory this year, so I had to make a quick Danish run. Come on, Seahawks! Come on!
Newman!
Again?
Awesome. By the way, if you've not seen comedians in cars getting coffee, it's basically Jerry Seinfeld being like, and this car is a 1974 Toyota. But like, it's a cool ass car. And then he goes with all these comedians and they have coffee and they have these tremendously hilarious conversations. Look, I like Seinfeld. I don't love it. John loves Seinfeld. But to his liking of Curb, I love Curb Your Enthusiasm. Love Curb Your Enthusiasm. So it's like I'm basically seeing Seinfeld in the eyes of the person who created Seinfeld, just on HBO, a little more uncensored. I fucking love that commercial. If they were to, what'd you tell me? What were you trying to tell me during the commercial? If they were to put it back on the air, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So if they put it back on the air, I think people would start watching immediately. It would be like it
They would
never
start
went
watching
off.
Seinfeld
Yeah,
immediately.
they would like it never went off.
But
the air.
would it be as good? Maybe that's a question for the audience, but would it be as good?
I don't think it would be as good because to me it's like just watching that commercial for myself.
Do they look too old? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's just a little bit too nostalgic for me. It's like that's one of the reasons why I like Curb, because every time Curb comes on, there's something a little bit more fresh and so far as like pushing, mannerisms and stuff like that. For me, when I watch Seinfeld and that commercial, it's like I don't see anything like.
Did you tear up a little, Bart?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, all right.
I just there was nothing for me in that commercial then to invest myself and say. Oh,
Did you
that
like
was
the
new.
commercial?
It was okay.
Really?
It was
Really?
okay. It just played like a Seinfeld episode. I'm like, okay, wow, I'm watching a 30-second.
Yeah, that's why it was hilarious.
I'm watching a 1-minute Seinfeld episode during the Super Bowl, and they spent how much money in making these commercials? You figure you want some spark of creativity if you're investing in that much money into a commercial. Because like I'm one of the few people who really don't watch the Super Bowl. I watch the commercials. And for me, it's like all these commercials, they paid all of this money to be in the Super Bowl. And if you could pay all of this money, try to like find something creative, something unique, something for each commercial to make it their own. And out of all of these commercials that I've watched, I didn't see any of that. The only thing I saw was like the Hyundai commercial. Okay, great. That just reinstates why I don't want kids. The Coca-Cola commercial. It reminded me of old school Coca-Cola commercial. I like to teach the world to sing and buy a world of Coke. That was about it. And the fake outrage.
TMI. Okay,
so
TMI.
I didn't see anything unique about any of these commercials.
Okay,
that's it.
Here's the best commercial, not best, like one of my favorites that I've ever seen is, I think it was 2 years ago, maybe a year ago. I think it's 2 years ago. Minimum 2, maximum 3, when the Miller High Life guy was around. And it was a 1-second commercial where you saw him in a Miller High Life warehouse and he goes, High Life. And that was it. And I was like, dude, that was an awesome commercial. Even though 90% of people probably didn't even see it, that should have been one of the most talked about commercials. So anyways, wrapping up this clip, where do you stand? Do you stand with Bart the hater? Do you stand with Rick the lover? Thoughts? Comments section below. And also do me a favor, subscribe to TYT Sports, clicking right there. It is free. See you soon.